Really do we have Zach.
Hello again.
You got first place the other night, and you topped again tonight.
Yes, I did.
Congratulations on your placements.
Thank you,
You're
sir.
doing very well with, what are you playing?
I am playing Virtual World with a little bit of cash text. Yeah.
Nice.
Pretty cool.
You've been doing good with the virtual deck ever since the
Well,
band this has been playing. You've been playing this now.
Oh yeah. Oh, just because I can't afford the new cards yet. So I'm playing something that actually kind
And
of
it's
works.
working.
It's been working good.
Congratulations on your placements. How many cards in your main deck?
It's 40.
40. All right, let's go and get started.
Okay, so for the non-VW, non-cash stuff, we got 3 Ash Blossom. This is coming back in the format. Oh, sorry. It's coming back in the format because you're starting to get more rogue picks, and then you can just hit. I've been seeing a lot of Despia, so this is always nice to get
On the
against
branded fusion.
on the branded, yeah, all that good stuff. And then we were playing 2 Regeki, 2 Lightning Storm.
Really?
Yeah.
How's that been?
Regeki's been really funny. What is this good for? This is good for like a good. Sorry. This is good for any rogue. Like you just want to clear boards. Like these basically are insurance. Like if I don't win the dice roll, I can kind of like rely on these, and hopefully like gas out people, and then they have one in hand. I'm like, all right, make full VW combo, go for game.
Yeah.
I try to end it quick. Lightning Storm is good because I've been seeing a lot of people on like trap decks. It's always a good surprise to activate this and try to trigger stuff and get stuff baited out. So that's like the text there. And then we got the VW stuff. We're running 2 Nian because we're running Pod Desires at 2.
Mm-hmm.
So if you do banish one, at least you have another one to recycle, and then just keep the deck reloaded and basically stall out your opponent. And we're playing 3 Lulu, standard. Searches big searcher in the deck. You always want to try to get this and the Kowloon because that's 2 card combo. You can pretty much get everything.
That's ridiculous. Those two.
I love it. And then if you clear board and you have those 2 in hand, and you have no interruptions, you can pretty much take it from there. 2 Lily. You don't want to max out too much on this thing. There's many times where you just draw these 2 and you can't do anything with them. It's like really bad to brick on. So I like to run it at 2. I don't need to see it. I think I run enough names to justify that.
Yeah.
And then we run the 3 Lelo just to have the Monster Reborn or have additional plays. If I need to make rank 6 plays or if I need to
Get into like a big synchro.
all that good stuff. We run 2 Chuche and then 1 Zongwu. This has been really great. There's some back in the day they didn't used to run this. They would just cut this, run the 2 Chuche.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes I'll brick heavy and I'm just like on a Chuche and a Qinglong and maybe like a random cash. A lot of people just don't remember what this card does. They go and attack. I switch it to defense.
Yeah.
Like they're trying to make a funny little Zeus play, and then they go main phase 2 pass. And then I draw a card, and then we can go from there. So that's pretty good. Very good card. You can also a graveyard if you can banish. You pitch a card and then summon out a
Reborn a virtual world.
yeah. And if you do a 3, of course, Nian, then you basically get 2 for 2. 3 Kowloon. This can basically activate, place these guys face up on the board, make your Chuchi live that turn.
Yeah.
And then you can start the play that way. And then 2 Qinglong. I didn't want to max out this. No 3. I didn't.
Really?
This card can be bricky because I've drawn 2 of these and I don't know what to do with them. And it's like you recycle enough in the deck with the with Chuche, you can always get it back and just ensure. But yeah, I don't want to brick on that. But yeah, this is that's not too bad.
That's the virtual world. All
That's
the virtual cards, right?
Yeah, and then the 2 E-Telly for Virtual World, and then just to get out names, and then 2 Pot of Desires. It's a banish deck, and then you can, if you banish anything you don't want to get banished, get Nian, return it. It doesn't specify, it could be any banish card.
That's always been the cool thing with, I guess, virtual desires, because of Nian.
I love it. Yan's great. All right, now for the fun tech. We're playing a little cash engine. We're running 3 Unicorn. 1 Fenrir. 2 Fenrir. A Birth, 2 planets. I don't have a 3rd planet, but I didn't really need to see it as much. So the idea is that this is VW's, yes, but it is known to brick a lot. You get a Lulu and you don't know what to do with it, right? Because there's nothing to resolve. So that's where these guys come in. Free special summon because if you control no monsters. The best way to do this is you activate Unicorn. We don't run the Metamorphosis cash card because it's not cash your deck. This is just supplement engine to add the Birth, and basically you go special. You'll get out a. You can even do it with an Ash Blossom. The normal summon this, make a Baron. It's right there, 3-card combo.
It's pretty free.
And then Birth, bring back the Unicorn.
Yeah.
Fenrir.
Like overall, you've been liking the package. Like,
It's
a
been
lot.
nice. It's been good. And then, you can run this at 1. You don't necessarily need Fenrir to
Really?
resolve. Because you really just want the Unicorn.
Okay.
You want to, like, if I'm activating this, I'm going to grab a Unicorn half the time. Just
Yeah.
get that Birth. Fenrir is cool. I just added another one just for more names, more ability to go into that Baron play.
Okay.
And that's the main deck there. It's been really nice. It's been really good. It's been good. It's been really good. It should not be playing. I didn't think it was going to do well. I haven't really bricked too many times. When I do brick, like I said, I just have that. There are times where I'll just go into a Kowloon, go into a Qinglong, negate a boss monster, and then just, I don't know, set a Zonglu, pass turn, and then it just works out. It's great.
Yeah.
The board breakers is
Like
good.
you find a way.
I don't know how, but it's working good.
Now your extra deck.
Extra deck, we have Tzolk'in, of course. You're going to summon this with a Tuner 6, non-Tuner 6, and then you set a card, set a spell or trap, then you bring this out, monster negate. And then we have Stardust Charge Warrior for the draw. You always want to, this is good for card economy, you always want to have cards to discard for Qinglong or the Zongmu as well. Coral Dragon, that's good just to get the draw back, even to get into the Tzolk'in play, just standard stuff. It also has a really cool destruction effect. You discard a card, pop a card, and start baiting out stuff that way too. And then we got Shun Shun, of course. This is, love this card. It's basically a walking macro for field effects, and when paired with this guy, when you have something that banishes, you get free monster removal here.
Changing's really good.
It's really
And
good.
virtual world too.
It's very good. And then you're always banishing it, and if you get like the Pot of Desires resolving, this guy's gonna be beefy.
Long, yeah. Like there's so many ways to like make this card good in your deck.
It's really good. And then so that's VW stuff. Of course, you have spot removal and Dragon Mech. Banish a tuner from field or graveyard. Target a card on the field. Destroy it. Good for banning out stuff.
And then when it dies, it can add that tuner.
A tuner,
back.
yes sir. I think it's one of the banished ones, right?
Yeah. So basically, you can get it back.
I can get Lulu back in force plays. There are times where you can synchro this, pop itself, bring Lulu, and then continue to chain it there as well.
Pretty cool.
And then for the 10s, we run the Baron. Fucking, this is free. I love this deck because, like, okay, cool. You make Baron, you negate something that's crucial. Standby phase, bounce it back, bring out a Fenrir, bring out a Unicorn, continue the disruption. The next turn, those cards are
You
probably
make it again.
those cards are
doing
good.
that, yeah.
Summon Lulu again, make Baron again, and then you just, I've done it 3 times, like once in a game. It was great.
There. All right.
And then for the XCs, we got Fortune Tune to facilitate Zeus plays. We have, for the 6s, we have a Wallow. Wallow's funny, detach 2, pick up cards. Someone asked me, I made a Wallow, brought it back, made a Baron that way. It's really good.
Dude, you and that Baron.
Oh, I love Baron. And then Beatrice is great. You can dump targets for Birth, bring it back, bring back the Fenrir. You can also put stuff in, like the banished cards, make 7s, whatever. This card's been nice against Kashtira.
Yeah.
Call me M7. This guy right here can't be destroyed, but you can bounce him, and then hey, what's up? You can make a Zeus and then just go crazy. We got the Shangri-La. So I'm missing a Rise Heart because technically, I just found out this recently. This card just needs to resolve, and then you can make an Rise Heart. So I can, if they do an Rise Heart on my turn because they're gonna
You can
summon
make any of
something,
the Kashtiras into.
summon, boom, a Rise Heart.
Okay.
And it's kind of nice. So in place of a Rise Heart, I put a Beyond. This card is fucking nuts. Like, I'll just make 2 6s out of nowhere. He has boss monsters I need to get rid of, or even go for game. Make the attack 0.
Zero it out.
Boom. Gone. You make that.
And they take a lot of damage.
And let's say they don't die, then you basically have a 4 material Zeus and you can Zeus twice.
Zeus is always Zeus.
Yes,
Now your
sir.
side deck.
Loving it. Yeah, everyone likes this card too because every time I play Kashtira, they're always banishing this card. That
is true.
It's natural. And that's it for the main and extra. We'll go to the side deck. We're playing 3 Nib. Nib is busted. So I've been winning VW, but also because this card is just wiping out boards. No one's like making monster negates. It's really good against cash, and it's just it's doing its job. And what's really funny, I did a play where I made a Nib, and then I summoned the token, and then I zeroed it out. I used Zongwo to put it into attack, swung over it, went for game that way.
That's cheeky.
Very cheeky. I love it. Very good card. Playing Droll. I didn't really side into it these past 2 games. This is just like for random like Drytrons or anything that adds.
Something,
Yeah,
yeah.
something weird. I played this today, and it got me into a really nice grind game with Brandon. He was holding his opponent cards, but he was doing Brave Engine. I drew this off of the Charger Rip, and then I Qinglong sent this to Grave. He activated, and that was history. It was very nice.
Interesting.
Very good. You can also send it with Beatrice.
Yeah.
It's also just a discard. I'm running through Evenly.
Everyone's had that in their
Evenly's good. Evenly's good.
Yeah.
It clears cash boards. And then I could always just clear board and then just make my VW combo and not worry about anything. For the go first cards, we got Solemn Judgment. It's supposed to be really good because like Dark Ruler will kill my deck. But I always draw this late, or I always, I don't get anything good with this. I'll brick with this. So I'm still testing that. Maybe it could be anti-spell if like people are running like a lot of spells. Book of Eclipse. I don't want to main deck this card because it can be ashed. I found that out the hard way. But it's pretty decent. The idea is that if I go second, then I already had the Lightning Storm, had the Regeki, I could just
Put in more
side.
cards that are like bombs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then but I do all that crazy stuff, and then I end up drawing 3 nibs, breaking, losing, whatever. But it's been fun. This deck has been working really well.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Zach. Congratulations on your placements and the subscribe rate.
Yeah, subscribe to my big old bum over here. I love him so much. Subscribe to Top Deck Scrubs.
Thank you, Zach.
You too.